Hello and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. I think I'm going to take it a little bit slower today. There we go, we'll go with that one. I had loaded up my autosave just to check some of the graphic settings and get things a little bit more fine-tuned in between streams. But yeah, no, I think I want to take it a little bit slower today and really kind of get down a little bit more involved with our equipment, with our skills. I did find out that you can put the weapon away too. So if you hold R, which would normally be reload, you can actually make yourself look less threatening and put your gun away. Hey, Parvati.
Yeah, huh?
Did she?
About the mission being too clean?
Isn't it supposed to be clean?
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
It's an ideal, not what we live in, but what we strive for. Then why'd you want to talk to him? It's an ideal. No, I'm just a curious guy. Why'd you want to talk to him?
Vicker's about the only soul in the Vale who spends his time thinking on what is and ain't right. It's just that when he looks at me, I feel I'd disappoint him.
No, I guess that's all she had to say about that. Well, let's get back to it. Okay, so good test. I've got my field of view up a little bit further, and I've got the motion blur turned all the way down, which I think makes for better streaming. So far, so good. Much less framiness.
Easy.
Light assault rifle. Never actually looked in all of these while we were in here before. But yeah, let's take a look at our inventory, where we left off before. Tons of stuff. Oh yeah, look at this guy. We have our rifle. So what we need to look for be things with special qualities. This one we can't use yet because it requires level 5. We're currently, well, we're level 6. What's red? What's the deal with the red? Can I equip it? Does more damage. Energy. So is that because it's an energy weapon? Maybe. Special effect stagger. It's got a barrel modification. But yeah, I don't think we've picked anything up yet, at least not looking here. I don't think that we've picked anything up yet that has the diamond next to it. So I watched a couple of other videos. I try not to watch ahead because I don't want to spoil anything from the story. But I watched a couple of other streamers. Hey, there's the diamond. Play up to about where I was at. And of course they made some different decisions, but that's fine. But yeah, so this has special effect knockdown. I was going to see if it actually read out somewhere, but this diamond here means that it's tougher and that it wears down more slowly. Okay, inspect like this. I'm trying to find where it would actually say it. Condition 3000 out of 3000. So what would, like, I don't have another one. 2500, 3000. And I may also just be missing it. But yeah, let's go to the workbench here. Let's look at replacing, repairing, and tinkering with our current items. So we have our basic light pistol that we've had as our offhand for most of the game so far. Now, is this one showing 110 DPS because it's in better condition? Possibly so. Impact hammer, that is equipped. Does it show an icon to show that it's equipped? Either way. Alrighty, let's see. Sentry saber. So we already know that we want to hang on to about one of everything and get rid of most others. So we want to break down duplicates. Sentry saber is good. Let's break down all other sentry sabers beyond that one. We already have a trip blade. Let's break that down. Assault rifle. Would it be better to break down the one that we've used? What are the 2 slots? Stagger, stagger. So those are all the same. Magazine, sight 1. All those have the same modifications, or at least slots as well. I'm just wondering what the 2 little dots next to this are. And some of them only have the 1 dot. So that's something I still need to learn. But let's break these down. We already had we already have this light assault rifle, which also has the diamond on it. Break that down. 100, 100. So it doesn't let you break down things that you have equipped. So we already have a sawed-off shotgun and a light pistol equipped, even though this light pistol is not fully spec'd out. What's special about this? Magnum, magazine size plus 50%. Okay, so we'll put that on. Right? Can we equip it? Why not? Is this... Oh, that must be the gun that Parvati has. Can she take it off? No? Do I have to go to her and take it off? Anyway, I'll worry about that later. We don't need these pistols, essentially. Let's break them down. Okay, we freed up a bit of space. We have 706. Do we want to tinker with anything? We've already tinkered with our handgun, or our hunting rifle. We haven't tinkered with this. It's level 5. What is this? Level 7. Level 3. We should repair what we can. If we repair all equipped, 32 weapon parts and 14 armor parts. Let's just go ahead and accept that. Get everything repaired. Do we have any modifications that can go on these? Sure and straight barrel. Sway and spread. Down. You know what? Sure. Let's install it. Can't be recovered after installation. Sure. The hunting rifle already has this mod, right? Sawed-off shotgun. We don't have any. And the light pistol. Don't know if we want to put anything on that. Do we have any mods that can go on a hammer? No. What about the light machine gun? Nope. 73, 173. Finally, the light assault rifle. No. Alright, so I think that is good for our current equipment. Let's take a look at Parvati's equipment. So that is her gun. She has a higher magazine size on it. I guess we'll leave her with that, but let's look at her armor. Actually, let's look at our own armor first. So right now we're wearing the makeshift low pressure, which is an armor of 9 and a helmet armor of 9. Did we pick up anything better? We did. Elite Troop Armor 17. Put that on. Oh, nice. Is it heavy? It is heavy. So what's the effect of heavy armor on us as a sniper? Like, it may make us run slower. Can we look at this? Stealth skills -5. So I was taking some stealth. So it may not be the best. Maybe we protect Parvati with this. And instead we keep the low pressure suit on, which is a medium. Tech skills +5. Helps us out with that. Riot control armor. These are just basic mob drops. Worker's outfit. Spacer's choice. What does that look like? Oh, super basic. I look like a half-dressed Civil War soldier. This helmet is a 4. What was its? One-handed melee +5, but we're not using melee. And the current helmet we have on lockpick is +5. Nice. Alright, now we'll jump over to Parvati. Check her armor. Right now she's wearing mechanics overalls, which give her tech skills +5, and it's light. Would I rather have her overalls? Like, her overalls were 7. Can she wear this? I mean, I guess she can. She's not trying to sneak. She's just running in. Maybe we give her these. And ups her one-handed melee, but that hammer is two-handed. So this isn't the best set for her. Right control armor does give a bonus to stealth if we want to try to tell her to be stealthy. Maybe we should both be stealthy. Our overalls were 7. What were mine? 9. What do the overalls look like on me? It's got the undershirt. That's great. Give me your clothes. No, we'll keep that on. And it's got less armor, so she might as well just keep what she has on. Yeah, we'll leave that for now. Okay, so we'll come back to our perks later. Distance. I guess stick close to me. Well, stay medium, actually, if I'm going to be a sniper. Mixed weapon, mode. I guess defensive? Once told to attack a target, the companion continues to fight until combat's over. Companion always engages and attacks when the player enters combat. I guess we need to keep her on aggressive then. Only attacks the target. So passive is only attacks the target the companion has been explicitly told to. So if we put her on defensive, we would have to tell her to go in and start an attack. Maybe I'll switch to defensive later once I'm more acclimated to the combat. Do I want to give her a better weapon? I think so. Assault rifle. Maybe the assault rifle, because I feel like I would be using the assault rifle right now. Yeah, I would be using the assault rifle right now if I wasn't trying to specialize with the hunting rifle. Put this on. 73. Yeah, so I'll keep these. I wonder if she uses our ammo directly. Also, we need to take a look at this. So we have a second slot since we have medical skill. So Adreno heals 25%. What else can go in this slot? Another Adreno? No. Can you put like food? You can. So you... whenever you use, let's see, consumables can be used here directly or by loading them into your inhaler. So you can inhale the tuna and get base health plus 25%. Let's see what else we have. 200% natural health regeneration for 2 minutes. This is something that I would probably rather use in between whenever I feel like I need personality attributes +1. We'd probably want to load something that we have plenty of, right? Because if we use it once, it's gone. Companion ability cooldown minus 50%. Focus at all. Skin stiffening agent. This would be cool. Hey, how's it going? Right now we're checking out, we're about 3 hours in or so into the Outer Worlds. Drina time. Liquid caffeine with boosters. Movement speed plus 20, weapon attack speed plus 20. Maybe. I might. Hey Chris. I do remember your screen name now. Welcome, welcome. Gonna try. I wonder if it just stays here. Funny enough, we should leave the Sol Tuna probably. And then I guess after 4 uses, maybe it'll turn red or something and stock itself back up. We'll check and see how that works. The emergency medicinal inhaler activates all slotted consumables simultaneously, allowing you to quickly treat injuries and enhance your abilities. Hey, thanks for the follow. So yeah, so we finally filled that second slot there. We've already got the extendo sight. General stuff. So bypass shunt, I'd have learned, yep, hack for tool for hacking computers. It's weapon, armor parts, mag pack, tool to pick locks. Okay, and we only have 1 mag pack. Quest items, junk. We'll check back on some of this later, but I did notice that we got some cards, some rings, probably sellable if we need money, but right now I think we're good. So which quest do we want to take now? I guess we haven't completed everything that we needed to before. So let me check with our computer. We did bring the part back, but I don't know if we even installed it yet. Let's check with Ada.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
Dang, Ada. I guess she did not like them.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I have the power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Turns out I do.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure.
I hope so.
Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
I'll be back. Yeah, so this will complete the main objective that we've had for the longest time. I guess I do need to hit E. And maybe we'll finally take off. Yeah, that took 20 engineering to plug that into a hole. Cool sounds. Still going. Okay. Okay, just hop down. Don't break your legs.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed the power
All
regulator.
systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
You know, let's go ahead and get out of here. I'm hoping I can come back later. There are a couple of quest loose ends, but I'm assuming we can come back. Whoa, here we go. Let's get this space bus flying. Nice. I took off a lot faster than I thought it would. considering how slowly it lifted up. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight.
Request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Good. It's been a while since I've heard from him.
Ah, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die.
He
How are you
is
feeling,
blood
by the way?
paste.
I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Feeling a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine.
I'm sure.
What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's
Yeah, you should pick it up. I think you'd like it a lot.
help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive
Us.
your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key
Groundbreaker.
to land on Stellar Bay.
Groundbreaker. Why do I need a nav key to land on a planet? Tell me about the lore.
Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely
Badly.
lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
Right, the black marketeer.
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Okay. What's stopping me from leaving Halcyon altogether?
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together.
I guess I should help free the others
None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place.
from their icy
and we
sleep.
can start by reviving the Hope.
Fine, I'll go have a word with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
You want to explain what that is?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Okay. You mentioned this thing has limitations?
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely.
Okay.
Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example.
Interesting.
Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Gotcha. I'll put it to keep. Well, people actually fall for this?
The beauty is they don't
Sounds like
expect
psychic
it.
paper from
The
Doctor
shroud
Who.
is the only one of its kind. We humans have a tendency to overlook the unexpected. Activate the disguise, walk past someone. What do they see? A figure dressed like a fellow employee. Don't act odd. They won't focus on you.
Sounds good. I'll put it to good use, thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Board
Transmission
bad.
ended.
Got it.
If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Act like you know what you're doing and no one will pay attention. It works even without a gadget. It does. And I think in the game Ninja Burger, there's clipboard foo. If you walk around with a clipboard, no one will ask any questions. Got it. Okay, so before we use the navigation machine, I want to see if some of these doors opened up, because he said that he left that in our quarters, and I haven't been to our quarters yet. Is this it? I hope so. Nice, we can sleep. There's the planet. Holographic shroud. Provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Wonder how I use that. Do I have to actually like activate the item? I mean, I don't want to use it just yet, but I need to know. Maybe it'll be context sensitive later. What's on our terminal? Messages. For the original Captain Hawthorne, I'm sure. Wingman's Wingman Bedford. I forgot to mention in my previous message, silly me, I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of, well, steel. It's not exactly board approved, so don't you go showing it around to your spacer buddies. Hope it'll amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to a certain someone are entirely intentional. Wink, wink. Logs. Shrink ray. Note to self, remember this later. No better. Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point, I saw in actuality with my own two eyes a sublimely powerful weapon in Wells' lab just sitting there for the taking. If the gray hair were to look away or forget about it, maybe. Or if I asked a smidgen more nicely, he called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I had heard rumors of fantastical weapons like this one, weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science's cutting edge, but I figured they were just stories, to be honest. Laying eyes on Wells' shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumors, more to be had. Hammer power. Last time I got sloshed, I mean, I was imbibing at the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. Look, Udom was really free with the drinks. He seems like an okay fella. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on the two Mardits yammering on about a mad scientist some years back who claimed he'd made a huge discovery, but that would change the fate of the colony. Like none of us have heard that one before. There you go. But here's the good part. The Mardits said the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power or something similar. A strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat. Sure fits the bill. Could be another one of the weapons that inspired Wells. Last one here. Black market leads. Why won't Wells just give the shrink ray to me? Blast him to the depths of Labyrinth and Tartarus and back. Let the record show I did apologize for shouting him down 5 times, but architect be damned, it's just sitting there, neglected and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission, or breaking expensive equipment when he had said it wasn't ready yet, and that, even if it were, he couldn't entrust it to someone like me. What does that even mean, I ask? That I'm not trustworthy enough? That I'd use it to wipe out the good hardworking folks of the colony like some sort of moralist psycho? I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associations, but I follow a strict code of me, myself, and mine. What's not to respect in that? Okay. So now I have tips about these weapons. Good to know. And we have a bin. I'm assuming this is a trash bin. I mean, I guess it could be a storage bin. I've never slept. Maybe we should sleep. That was very quick 8 hours. In supernova difficulty, you can only rest in your bed on the ship. That sounds pretty cool. It is impossible to sleep anywhere else in that difficulty. Examine. So, like the spores of the puffball cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots. Adelaide. So I got this from Adelaide after I helped her.
Shut off the visual feed from my ocular inputs in the captain's quarters, so you're free to disrobe whenever you'd like.
Thanks. What else do we have up here? Oh, hello. Sam. There is no response from the automechanical unit. A serial number etched in its chassis includes the letters Sam. Malone. Maybe we can find a way to activate him later. Photo of Parvati's father. Oh, so this is Parvati's room. Holly Holly Toxi-free. Skin Tough Salve. The modern steel wrench in you. Spade. I mean, dude. Are these useful? I could junk them if I needed to. What's she going to use them for? Banged up toolbox full of modified tools with unique mechanical usages. Digging around in here would be an easy way to lose a finger to a sawtooth blade. First wrench Dad ever gave me. She's been a friend ever since. All right. I wonder if these items like replenish themselves every once in a while. That'd be kind of neat if it did. This is not a Petunia. Petunia the plant. So its name is Petunia. So we have other rooms. This one's unoccupied. Vickers in here. Doctrinal studies of equity and equations. These textbooks have been out of print for almost half a century. The margins are filled with scribbled notes and many passages have been underlined. Some pages have come loose, the glue now yellowed and cracked along the spines. Journal of Maximilian de Soto. The scribblings on these journal pages are utterly illegible to anyone except Victor de Soto. Index of Banned Literature. Various qualifying considerations, principal rules of restrictive management, morals and maxims of banning unethical literature, proof of the grand architect and predestination, consequences, the mind and the will of man when led astray, official list of banned titles, prerequisites for advancing the investigation, outing, and penalizing of offenders. Oh, these are the different parts. Gotcha. Neat. Well, just a bunch of heavy ammo. I'll help myself to those. Thanks. OSI banner. The religious symbol on this flag denotes the Order of Scientific Inquiry. Still don't quite understand religion yet in the game. Tossball trading cards. In mint condition, most of these cards represent players from the Hephaestus Hammers and the Tile Backers. Art of Science of Tossball. Impossible to put down. This endorsement has been approved. Signed by Seymour Whitlock, who held the record for most in-the-field fatalities for 3 consecutive seasons. Sounds like blurt. What is it? Blurt ball? Something like that?
Yes, you
Blurge ball?
ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
I'd like to know something about those I'm flying with. What's your story? Yeah.
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill.
Blurn's ball. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Enthusiastic disposition.
Hey, thanks for the tip. That's actually my first tip. Thank you. I'm glad that notification works. Hooray for my first tip.
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation.
The equation.
My passion didn't sit well with them.
So science is the religion. It's interesting. Yeah, it worked out pretty well. Let's see here. Were they not religious?
On the contrary. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
Tell me about your religion. That I'm curious
version
about.
Is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan.
Which also sounds like becoming a cog in the machine, but hey. If you can't help but follow the plan, then everything you do is part of it, right?
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the event.
Which also sounds kind of like karma. It was quite trusting of you to just sign on without knowing anything about me. I wanted to ask you about that book. Does it have something to do with your religion?
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
What's a philosophist?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in
False
contradiction
religion.
to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
I like that the conflicting religions are philosophy and science. Searching for a banned book sets a bad example, doesn't it?
The story of my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time.
I think we talked about this one already earlier.
That we should welcome the truth, no matter where
Last
we found
time.
it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty.
Gotcha.
where I
Yeah,
was
we've been
fool
down
enough
this
to let an
conversation
Indian
path.
bend my ear with stories of an original Bakonu journal.
So that journal was in French. Any ideas where we can find someone who speaks French?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert
The three
on
kinds of
Bakonu.
atheism, yeah.
He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Only one guy in the whole colony that can translate French?
The only one I'm aware of. I suppose we could always just ask random passers-by if they are fluent in it.
Is there no, like, Babblefish? No, maybe not even the Babblefish, but is there no, like, you know, software to teach you another language? Maybe English is the only language in space. Your sarcasm is duly noted and will be reflected in your review. No, point taken.
We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal.
We're going to the
Their
Groundbreaker.
easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Only English. I mean, I kind of feel like I know how a crew manifest will help us track a person down, but that's the one I'm going to pick.
6 months of departure manifest to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
All right, sounds good. Let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
I don't know if we'll get to your mission first thing when we get there. Are you just going to follow me now, or are we just... No, you were headed to your bookshelf to stare at it. Gotcha. All right. Let's see what else we got. A couple more rooms. I'm eager to see how many companions there are in this game. See if there are any other items up here that we haven't picked up as well, because this is our first time in this room, I believe. Or have we walked around? I don't remember coming up here before. Maybe we have. Vodka. Just everything. How's our inventory? 69 out of 80. I'm hoping we can drop stuff in that bin. Oh, we have been here. That's right, we did walk through there. But I hadn't been in here. This is the bathroom. It was sealed off before, like it was some special place. Alright, so what I'd like to do then... Oh, there's almost no sense in taking the ladder if you can just kind of hop down like that. I think I'd like to put at least one thing in the bin and see if it disappears or if it's just storage. I'm guessing it's storage, but let's take... Yeah, let's take one of our armor parts. Can we just move like some? Yeah, just put that there. We'll see if it's still there later, which I'm sure it will be. I would just hate to load up a whole bunch of stuff in there and then have it all disappear or something. All right, now we're good to go. We are in orbit. Let's check this out. The unreliable navigation terminal. Neat. So we're on Terra 2, or right outside of Terra 2, right? Phineas's lab, the Groundbreaker. Let's go to the Groundbreaker first. Docking bay. All right. Welcome to the system map, which I just left. Fly your ship to any location that you have unlocked. There's some landing bays, though some landing bays require special codes and keys before they allow you to land there. So that's kind of a gate for opening other areas. Gotcha.
Baker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Can we talk?
All right. Sure.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borscht and beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Borscht and beans. Sure, we can head over.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you
Trying
want
to be
talk
a
about
good
something
guy,
else?
not a smart ass. I think it's time you move along. No, break time's over. I guess you can have, okay, up to 2 companions to accompany you. And there's 6 total? Interesting. We'll bring them both. Right? Don't want to alienate the first person willing to be a companion on the mission as well. Though I did commit her entire town to starvation, but they'll have to figure that out on their own.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
So you've just been on that planet your whole life. She seemed to be okay with it.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah,
Knocked him out?
Stick, I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little Back Bay brat, I will talk
Pack
you out.
Bay Brat.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a drink.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
I noticed you were in the middle of an argument earlier.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
You wanted to fight them. Heard you knock someone out with a tossball stick?
The guy insulted my Rizzo's Rangers, alright? You can't just insult my Rangers and expect to get away with it. So, of course, I decked him with a tossball stick. I mean, what am I? Some kind of fair-weather fan?
Rizzo's Rangers?
Only the finest group of tossball players ever to take the field. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
And that's when you resolved your differences like an adult, right?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a Back Bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker.
Former?
Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounge together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
That's me, Captain of the Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Never had an NPC in a game say that to me before. I never caught your name. I'm Percy.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
All right, well, see you around, Felix.
See you around, boss.
I'm getting companion vibes from him. Well, let's take a look at our journal really quick. Yeah, dashing race. San Holo. So this is leading us directly to Gladys. Let's go ahead and go to Gladys first, and then let's check these others. Steve Dorr.
Gonna head to Varus for whiskey and darts. Maybe not in that.
Steve Adore. Wanted, Phineas Wells, for various crimes and violations of board policy, including any or all of the following: sedition, forgery, conspiracy, conspiracy to commit conspiracy, unlicensed medical practice, destruction of board property.
I wonder what that fella did to get the board so wild at him.
Gunnar McRed, wanted dead or alive for several counts of public intoxication and loitering. Destruction of groundbreaker property, unpaid docking fees, and resisting arrest. Contact Commandant Sanita if you have any information concerning McRed's whereabouts. Failure to report a tip may result in imprisonment and a fine. Proof of kill required to collect reward. Cool, cool. All right, well, I'll be over there in just a second. We don't need to buy anything just yet. Well, let me check some prices. So, Spacer's Choice. if we wanted more Adreno, they're 50 each. Good to know. Dervish Mist. Is there like an advanced version of Adreno? Because we could buy guns directly as well. And armor. We have enough if we wanted a better helmet. It's a heavy though. Medium ordnance helmet. Block +5. Let's just stick with what we've got. Toughened, extendo sight, which we already have. Mag 2 zap. Does this just work on any ranged weapon? Changes the weapon's damage type to shock. These are only 12 to buy bypass shunts. Maybe we should go ahead and buy these. Red, you can't buy. Why can't I buy? It's locked. Unauthorized use of this item is a Class C felony. I wonder if it requires... Oh, restricted, I see. Cannot purchase this restricted stock. So I guess we need either our hack level to be higher or to have a better reputation with Spacer's Choice. Okay, let's just check Halcyon. Haven't seen one of theirs yet. The toss ball stick. Little snub revolver. Ammo. I think we're good on ammo. Officer's Spine. Bleed damage. What's the green? Corrosion. Well then. So it's like it's an acid dagger for 700. So I'm not a melee. Tactical shotgun. 750, just outside of my price range. Shot cannon. They just sell this in a vending machine. Yeah. I like how if your hack is high enough, you can sell things back to the vending machine. I love that. Trying to trick the vending machine into paying you to jab items back up into it. Heavy weapons. I don't plan on going to heavy weapons, but if we see any better rifles, like long range. Right now, not so much. Silver tongue kit. Armor mod. Increases your dialogue and leadership skills. I like that. But we'd have to put it on a piece of armor that we want to hang on to for a while. Whisper Quiet Muzzler. And another Magnum. Magazine size plus 50%. I'm good. I'm good for now. It's just good to know what they have. Wheeler.
Identification, please.
Present Hawthorne's ID. Here you go.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But
Really?
we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Probably. I take it back. I'm not Hawthorne. How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker.
Well, Udom
His office
knew
is
the
located
captain.
along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Any idea why it was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've
Fair.
turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Great. I'll talk to him and straighten this
Take the
out.
starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
For shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I
It's
don't
a
know
cleaning
much else.
unit.
I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Got it. So Sam in our ship is a cleaning unit? He looked like
Is
a
there anything
tank.
else I can help you with?
You just told me to... Well, no. It was a different name.
Fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Tanks are technically cleaning unit, yeah. Sterilization as well. What can you tell me about Udon Bedford?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
So there's tension between Groundbreaker and the board?
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Why can't you just work together?
Sure, you didn't just step off one of the interstellar freighters. There's no working with the board. They don't share, not bits, people, or resources. You work for them, or you don't work at all. Groundbreaker cooperating now would be tantamount to joining their ranks, and we sure as shit ain't about to do that.
Sounds complicated.
Sounds like, yeah. But from where I sit, it's all coming through loud and clear. They got
Try not to show all my
cruisers,
cards with
gunships,
like
and
a certain
handful of mining operations
like
at their
alignment yet.
fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
Though this guy seems pretty forthright.
Would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
They run most of the system, don't they?
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
Thanks for the info.
Sure thing.
See you around.
Seeing you.
Not really looking for a job.
Huh?
Huh? Quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you will be shot on sight. Using a disguise will prevent immediate hostilities.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
You just gonna say that right next to the Mardet? Okay.
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today?
What do you do here?
This is the security desk, sir. If you're here to report a crime, you'll want to talk to Commandant Sanita. I'm not authorized to take incident reports anymore.
Why can't you?
I'm not so good at filing. Mix up first name and surname 1, 2, 7 times.
Sounds like a great way to get out of having to do it.
Folks are liable to start taking your filing privileges away.
You do, I don't know, tours or something?
We can't just let anyone walk in here. I wouldn't be, well, it's not, we just don't. Maybe if you clear an open bounty and get in good with Commandant Sanita, or help Chief Tennyson fix
We don't
this
have
heat,
Persuade 45.
that might warrant a thank you tour or something.
Wonder if we can get that. What are we at?
All right.
I'll see you around. What are we at with Persuade? 35. We would need a whole other level and putting everything into dialogue for that. Maybe drink a beer. So
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters.
Graham.
Now
Something tells me we're going to meet Graham at some point.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Who told you that? Graham?
Graham.
Asshole.
Okay, so we need to sneak into security to get to one of our quests. But not the current one that we're on. Stevedore.
This is Halcyon News.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch.
So they don't want anyone to go there.
The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and
So we have 2 markers right now. Speak to Gladys and talk to Udom. Can we get through over here? Oh, we can. Whoa! Well then. Maybe we'll come back through security later.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
Aftertaste the rainbow. Getting a little framey. Very cool looking though. Oh, Stevedore must be a title. I thought we were coming across a guy named Stevedore.
When might we expect you out here again?
Billy Everson.
Who knows? Halls are stairs.
Deadeye assault rifle. Looks nice. I want to own one of those.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? Ah, that's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Let me see. Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. So I guess it's whether you're intimidating or persuasive or good leader. Was it leader in dialogue? I'm not sure. But I like that you can incorporate any of those into your sales. That's pretty neat. I don't see the plasma rifle. I don't see that cool gun right here. Speed grip. Gyro sight. Weapon parts times 5. I wonder if we should be buying these as we find them, because they're not super expensive. She'll do repairs as well, and she'll buy from us. Do we have any weird stuff that we want to sell her? No, we junked everything else. Spacer's Choice Spade. It's not just a suit and a deck of cards anymore. One-handed shovel that's surprisingly effective at staving off small animals. I mean, we don't need that. 66 cents. I'm going to sell that. What was listed as junk? All this. So I guess just everything in here. I guess none of it's useful, because you can just hold Z to sell all junk. Okay, so we're at 706. Boom. Like 333. Kind of cool. I'm going to trust that selling junk is worthwhile. What is this? You can look at it. Oh, it's cash register. Oh, I'm not going to take anything from it. Bell shells. Can I come in through here, or is this a locked door? I probably shouldn't be back here. Waste disposal.
Careful where you smoke. The crew builds us for air filtration.
So these are locked doors that can be picked. Well then.
I was wondering what they do with their waste. I guess
Thought he was going to attack me for a second. Did I see that you can Aim at them and get info. Sprat, level 8. Voracious omnivores and are known to occasionally attack humans if there are enough sprats to swarm. Do not feed after midnight. This is the garbage dump. Gotcha. So there are white sprats here. There are green sprats on the planet. Public access terminal. I can hack messages. Anyone seen Private Taylor? Haven't seen him in days. Take away crew's plumbing, you take away their privacy and dignity. So let's get that toilet fixed. Groundbreaker meetup, even though it's been nigh on 20 years since our last meetup on Groundbreaker, I was hoping we could get the old gang back together. It's from Kitty Buchanan to the Wildcat group. No one responded to my last invite. I hope that means your schedules are full up with family gatherings and job opportunities. I know that feel. From Iceman to IS Conveyors Collective. So I just got off ice from a round trip to Dashkova, 2 years out, 2 years back. Imagine my surprise when we thawed and Groundbreaker comms told us our docking was going to be delayed. 1 hour turned into 5, then days went by. In the end, we spent an entire goddamn week waiting for a berth in this bolt bucket. And because we were kicking our heels all that time, not a one of us got paid. Well then. This message is no longer accessible at your clearance level. Conveyors rights. Okay, return to route. Public notices. Regarding the food situation, to those of you who have raised concerns about the quality of Groundbreaker's victuals, yes, I'm aware the promenade stinks. Allow me to put the matter to rest. Our ancestors didn't rise from the humble beginnings on a diet of spratwurst and borst, but that's the reality of our life up here. If you can salt it, can it, or zip it up in a pouch, then we're not picky about calling it food. Spacers make do with what they have, and what we have is smelly meat, lots of salt, and 11 kinds of mustard. Last time I counted. Try and enjoy it. Ship impounded? This is a general notice about our impound policies. If the board impounded your ship, take it up with the board. Their embassy is the gaudy building opposite Sublight's warehouse. Send them your questions, outstanding fees, and hate mail, especially hate mail. If Groundbreaker impounded you, pay your damn fees and don't bother my people. Alright, I'm not looking for work. We'll check back on this later.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Can I enter?
Real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is.
Can I just walk in?
You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
I mean, I'm assuming they're talking to them.
Try not to touch anything.
You'd think the board and its agents would be more content, sitting at the top of the system's food chain as they are.
Finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league
Let's do
and
Dom.
thrown this pivotal game into question.
That mustache.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
You were the wingman's wingman. Alex is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
Do I care about his relationship with him? I guess I can ask if that's gonna get me on his good side.
My dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Everyone has dead-eye stares in these games. And they all have a glowing left ear. Eventually. You'll see it. You can't unsee it once you do. Did he? I can lie. Yeah, sure, I'm gonna lie.
That's just like him. Such a
Free
sentimental
experience.
man. Tell me, how did he die?
I mean, I kind of want to be honest about how he died, though. He died in an escape pod accident. He was eaten alive by feral canids. Escape pod.
Oh, awful business that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details.
Again, I'm very sorry. Can we get back to the topic at hand?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience.
14,000 experience.
Before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Why is the board so interested in Wells anyway?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Alex never mentioned Phineas Wells. That's technically the truth, I believe.
That's...
I mean, except in his emails, but not to me.
Oh, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Why would the board have your head?
It's personal business, I'm
Don't take
afraid.
the law's name in.
Miserably.
Law, damn it. Is there anything I can do to help?
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's my white whale, I suppose.
Wells is your white whale. Wonderful. Can't tell you.
Fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please
Do
see
you
yourself
understand?
out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
We're leaving. Goodbye. So let's find Gladys. Honestly, I wonder if my companions have anything to say at this point.
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like.
Sure, but it has nothing to do with where we're at. No, it's fine. We'll check on those other things later. So Gladys must be over here. Let me stop by the medical bay. I did tell someone I'd stop by here.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am...
One sec. Talk to Talk to Dr. Wanda Dorset in the sick bay. That's the other one, so let me turn that on.
not making a scene. I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
I mean, he said you were.
Furu? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place. Let me get one.
What's this about your friend?
Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Maybe I can look in on Jessie?
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
What seems to be the problem?
I'd like to see Jessie Doyle.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
The records say. Have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's
Perception.
not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
Is that it?
Not
Can I buy?
without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
How do you mean?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequate.
Well, you're a super exciting person to talk to, Dr.
We
Mfuru.
nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable.
Yeah, that wouldn't really work for a hospital, would it? I'll see you around.
Take care.
Can I just walk past you? There's
Can't
Wanda.
say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Wheeler told me to tell you to get off his ass about your shipment. Wheeler says your shipment won't be coming in soon.
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
I could take on another quest. Try to find
I'd
him.
be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday.
Hey, I got experience for taking on a
Last he
quest.
told me he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start.
It's a whole other place. I thought you meant like here.
You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
I guess it never hurts to just accumulate quests and then go work them. Sick bay nurse. Yikes. Yeah, put it on the back burner. Put it on the to-do list. Yikes. Mardet ID cartridge. I can use it with the holographic shroud. I have a sneeze coming on.
Keep your sights out, friend. You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
To the last ratchet on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you? What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone. Should've known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide.
Oh, hey, you're right. I was still muted.
Alright, okay.
Thank you for that.
We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about
Yeah,
to
I
tell you to
figured.
anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you?
Do I look like I'm with the board?
A lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
Ellie asked me to help you, and that's what I plan to do.
Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
I didn't want to go back to Udom.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Getting lots of experience for all this. So I guess it's worth it. We need to really up our dialogue then. So let's say... let's get it up to 40. So that gives Persuade cower duration plus 7 seconds. So humans have a 20% chance to cower in fear for 3 seconds after the first time I hit them. Okay. We're also very close to having 40 in medical, so let's take 2 of these. So now I have the 3rd drug mixing slot. Nice. We have 3 points left. I'm not interested in taking heavy weapons. But let's drop it in ranged anyway, just so we're better with a gun. Cool. Apply. You've unlocked location hit effects for tactical time dilation. Hitting enemies in different locations during TTD, maims, cripples. Yeah, we were using that before. It's interesting that that tutorial would come up again. Alright, we don't get a perk until next level. Spacer's Choice is off-put by us. And the deserters are revering. Okay. Alright, so we're less than half. Let's try to get out of here. I'm gonna need to make my way over that way eventually. Will this reset? Okay. Maybe we don't have to go through the operating room, we just go around this way.
Any word on
You smoking here? She's in debt to the board and thinks someone is after her. I'll handle it.
Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade. Just
Maybe I should have asked her what was up with them.
Miss it.
Can ask her.
I'd go with you to see the board's rep, but I'm not great with soft skills.
Fine, I'll talk to Udon Noodles.
What's happening on Terra 1? Last I heard, the board was in dispute with the Renegade Company. Sounded dire. They call it
Sometimes I can't tell where they're there.
It's supposed to be a real hellhole. Warlords drumming up marauder squads, blood running in the streets, all kinds of shit.
I mean, something tells me that we're gonna go to Monarch before too long. What is this, Captain?
Slap your whole family tonight.
Slap your whole family tonight. Oh, I guess I don't need to walk up behind that guy. Wait. So we want to go to Udon. Yeah, this wants us to like leave the planet for that quest. So let's switch back. Speak to Gladys on the Groundbreaker. We never did speak to Gladys, did we? Oh yeah, that's all stuff from the first place. Okay, back we go. I was thinking that she was through here. Oh right, she's not through there though. She's back through the big door and then around.
Rizzo's purple berry fudge, a soft sour candy shell caramel.
We'll head back through here. No, maybe not through here. Rest and go.
If it's between the Unreliable and the Rest and Go, I believe I'll sleep on the ship.
This must be like an inn. Can I just walk up in someone's room?
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are?
Everyone has
Made
said.
without a single natural ingredient. Or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Interesting. Phineas sent me. Said you could sell me a nav key to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses.
Everyone has nuclear left ears.
You and I could be thrown to the void.
Hers is a little mild, but
such a
most
transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreakers are free.
most have it.
We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity.
10,000 bits. No one's ever found my bits lacking.
You've certainly been blessed with an abundance of sass, haven't you? But it's your interstellar currency I'm interested in, not your nevers.
Tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well.
Pretty
as
neutral.
skills. But if you've got qualms,
no qualms here. Let's hear the details.
do you know Edna over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress.
It's against the
signal she'd
corporation,
spread
I'll
from
do
the
it.
Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Why?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Say no more. I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
I like the way you think. Got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
What do you have to trade?
I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
Armor parts, weapon parts, mag picks. Let's go and buy these. Data pad. Archives of an outpost in Cilia. So these are like quest items. Salvager's Helper. Level 10. Super pricey, awesome looking gun. Alright, no, we're good, we're good. Alright, we're headed out then. We need to do the distress signal in order to get the nav key. View the distress signal recording on your ship. The distress signal has nav coordinates embedded in it. Play it on the ship so Ada can get to the Roseway landing pad. Can we fast travel back to our ship? Hostile? Who's hostile? Can't fast travel when there are enemies nearby. Nope, not escape. Try that again. There we go. Yeah, little gremlins. I heard them chittering about.
Welcome back. Do wipe the blood and space dust from your feet in the entry bay. Thank you. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
You know anything about Sam?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
We'll check on that. Play back this distress call.
Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help.
Not the unemployed.
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval.
Distressful.
The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Okay, good to know. We'll do the entertainment later. Talk to you later. I feel like it's not all the way over here. No. Roseway landing pad is back on Terra 2.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Let me check that storage bin. Yeah, it kept our stuff. Okay, let's transfer stuff we know we're not going to use, but we kind of want to hang on to for later. Kind of want to keep some of this stuff in here. It doesn't seem to have the stuff that we have equipped on here. These are copies. When did we pick up more pistols? I should sell this stuff. Or junk it. We could junk it. Let me... We can break it down from our inventory because we have engineering skills. Let's... go ahead and break these down. I don't need these pistols, right? These use the same... Those use energy, light ammo, heavy ammo. Break those down. Break that shotgun down. And I'll keep these. Yeah. I'll keep these in here in case we want them later. And, oh yeah, we were talking about breaking those down. Armor. Let's break down one of those. I am a collector of cosmetic stuff in these games quite frequently. So let's store those clothes in case we want them later. In case we want to put an companion in them. I'll read about Sam later too. Let's go ahead and go down to the planet. Old. Yeah, I'll take both. Roseway indeed. Ah. I was gonna say, are we greeted by anyone? And then they're standing right behind me. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Okay, so this is just to summon our ship. It's not already here. Auntie Cleo's. So is this an Auntie Cleo's owned area? This would be my first interaction with them if that's the case. They're vending machines. Spacer's Choice, Auntie Cleo's. That's C and P. T and L. So I haven't checked most of these before. Riot Control Helmet. Can I compare? You need to, yeah, if you could see it compared to what you currently have on. I mean, I will check back on some of these later. Different color riot control helmet. Ah, more rifles. Same kind that I have though, right? 53. Oh, and I've leveled mine up, so. Anything interesting over here? Hearing animals. So Roseway is 200 meters away from the landing pad. Ooh.
Chewed up and spit out. What sort of creature, other than humans, would be so wasteful?
Heavy defensive helmet. You know what we haven't done? We haven't checked the Vickers inventory. Let's get him armored up if he needs it. Right now he's got 9 dialogue skills plus 5. We could put a heavy helmet on him. Done. What's his, let's see. He's set to medium, mixed, aggressive, which is the same as Parvati, right? Yeah, we'll keep them both medium, mixed, aggressive for now. What are your weapons, sir? Telescoping staff and a sawed-off shotgun. But I got rid of everything else in my inventory. Gotcha. Yeah, he may get knocked out a lot. Haven't been in a fight with him yet, so we'll see. Some stuff moving down there. Quiet. Too quiet.
Clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
Auto mechanical loader. I could break into here. It's 5 to lockpick it. You know what? Sure. Oh, tell me it was worth it. Plasma rifle. Mod. An armor mod for backpack increasing carrying capacity. Fun times barrel. Increases critical damage dealt. 95 bits. 2 focus at all. Okay. We'll mess with the armor mods later. Again, I want to get a better set of armor. So yeah. Guess it was. Oh. Ran over. A Raptidon? Is that what it was called? Yeah, Raptidon. Standard troop armor. It's a medium armor with sneak plus 7. Let me check that against mine. Five more armor. Sneak plus 7. Tech skills plus 5. Let me go with sneak for right now. Yeah. If we get an opportunity to sneak. Haven't had any combat yet.
Should have put up a sign. Don't open. Raptidons inside.
It's like Jurassic Park. Plenty of Raptidon meat. Dead scientists. It's exactly like Jurassic Park. Just want to check around the edges here. You never know. Alright. Transition to Roseway. Right? Hold on to your butts. It's our carrying capacity out 39 out of 100. We are good. Gonna be taking tons of Raptidon meat though. Tactical shotgun. Hold on, let me check. We did pick up the assault rifle as well. We've had that before. Plasma rifle. 71. Is it red because it's lower than what we currently have? No, the red is the energy weapon, I believe. $71. Tactical shotgun. You know what? Let's give Vicar, instead of the sawed-off shotgun, let's give him the tactical shotgun. There you go, Vicar. A bit of a Constantine vibe going on. Oh, there's people here.
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps.
Kind of looks like Justin Timberlake, but it doesn't sound like him at all. What happened here?
Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts.
Who's in charge?
Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center.
Yep, every time. Let's go ahead and give it a colon ear. Colon. What were you doing outside?
What do you think? I'm the landing pad guard. I was standing out on the fucking tarmac. Hell of a job until all this. Anything else you'd like to know?
Did you send the distress call?
Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed.
Really? Why not?
Got me. I just do what I'm told.
I do what I'm told.
Oh, before I forget. Auntie Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice pedals.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Hey.
Hey. Interesting. I'm hearing chittering everywhere, but it's probably just more scrats. Yep, I saw one. Wait, it would be stealing a bit cartridge back here? I mean, there's no one else around.
Easy does it.
Who left their money in a kit anyway? Alright, so what do we have here? We have Anton and Vaughn. Let's stop by and talk to Anton then. Communication room. Sure is.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you?
Did you send the distress call?
Yes. Anton Crane, lead scientist here.
They said that weren't
I
allowed.
must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told.
What caused you to panic in the first place, Anton?
One that I'd wager was due to the nature of my research here.
What are you researching?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the nature of the work I'm doing here. Suffice it to say that its importance to me, to the colony, is immeasurable.
Working by yourself, are you?
More often than not. Seems I'm the only one who sees the opportunity here.
What might that be?
A ticket to the good life once my research plays out. Byzantium. Recognition, money, proper facilities. No more uninspired dolts like my associates here.
With all that at stake, I think you'd be begging for anyone's help.
And might you be the sort of person who's, not averse to risking your life if the pay were right?
Mm-hmm. I'm listening.
Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons.
Research subjects.
Get their hands on my research. Well, they'll need not kill me.
Persuasion. If you tell me what you're researching, I'd have a better idea of what's at stake here. You're a pompous ass.
You have a point there. It most decidedly cannot make the situation any worse. All right. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel.
A dental gel? Toothpaste?
One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue?
Only if you'd like me to punch you in the throat. Please do.
While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever.
Diet pills. You can couch it however you like. It's still just toothpaste. Diet toothpaste. It's a mad dental scientist. A mad dental diet scientist. A dental diet doctor. Want me to deal with the Raptidons too?
Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've
Don't kill their mother.
to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out.
Gas in the lab.
Research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original... by the Grand Architect. Jameson. He's in the old lab.
Who?
My protege. I sent him to retrieve some metabolic precursors, and I forgot him.
Well, you suck. You left him to die. Should be ashamed of yourself.
Don't you think it weighs on me? He was my responsibility. All of them are, regardless of their thinking.
You should feel bad.
If he has died, too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, and far too much paperwork.
And all you care about is how it affects you.
I'll thank you not to mistake my ambition for callousness.
You must see how one could do exactly that, can't you?
It's just that their constant complaining can begin to wear. They refuse to see the opportunity afforded us here. It's infuriating.
You're an insufferable jackass. You make a good point. Good day to you, sir.
And my colleague, Jameson. Will you find him for me?
Well, of course. Buy his bootstraps. Rescue Jameson. Okay, so we just picked up a bunch side quests, technically. Optional, eliminate the outlaws. Optional, deal with the Raptidons. And buy his bootstraps. Can I turn on both? I cannot. But I'll need to check for Jameson once we're in it. Just making sure we don't have any other things added in here, because we have a few. Oh, breaking up of the quests and not being able to pick more than one. Oh, based on location, that's nice. And newest. And alphabetical, okay. So I'm gonna go with location and region, because I think newest is still floating to the top. That way I can zip up Emerald Vale here, and Groundbreaker, and space, and we can see just what we have in Roseway. That's good. And X is change sorting. Okay. Gotcha. So we'll start with this. Find Anton's safe. You've been asked to recover research data. So that's the main one. You know what? We'll do we'll turn on by his bootstraps, and that'll probably lead me straight to him. All right.
Carry on. I don't know about Dr. Crane's research, but we ought to find Mr. Jameson. He's got to be all alone and scared.
Dr. Crane. He is a doctor, isn't he? I hear the blues are calling, tossed salad and scrambled eggs. We've got about another 20-25 minutes or so. So maybe we can get a little bit of this done, if not this whole quest. Where are we going? 200 meters in that direction. Alright, to this building here, which doesn't have a label yet because we haven't been there yet. And we exited out the wrong door. That makes sense. Thank you. I know. All the boomers that are just itching for a new channel to find on Twitch. Are there any aggressive mobs in this environment? You'd expect to see the raptors out here somewhere. Let me check this door. I don't think this is the one we came in through. Though it looks very similar. Plenty of stuff. You just take a moment to clean up. You don't really need to buy ammo. So that's a plus. Antibiotics. There's one. No, I kind of want to engage. Go ahead and take it out. I only see the one. It'll probably summon others. Oh no, there's another. And another. The spitter.
Nice one, Captain.
Shot it in one leg. Chances are we're good.
That's the last.
Yeah, it was just the 3. I thought I'd get the option to blind it. That one doesn't have anything I can pick up. Okay, fine. I thought I would get the option to blind it while I was in TTD, but we hadn't engaged in combat yet, so I wonder if that was why I couldn't. Mechanical sentry. It's red.
Here we go.
Turn around. Show me your blue weak spot. Is he trying to run away? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Chonky boa. We do C. Nice. I don't know what the Vicar special is. His is V. There's another one. You guys come here.
I'm going.
In a jiff.
Yeah, there's another enemy coming around. That boa just seemed to be kind of passive. No, you guys come back.
I'm on my way.
I want to use the Vicar special on it, whatever it is. It's probably another robot though. Yep.
I'll take your confession now.
What? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, it's still not dead. I mean, I could just shoot it, but I was hoping to see the weak spot. It's all the way on the side. Nope. Did it get blasted somewhere? It poofed. Where's the other? It's not projectiles. Oh, there it is. Blind it. That it? Laboratory outfit. Tech skills +5. Splash resistant. Very least we can scrap a lot of this. 67 out of 100. Armor is pretty heavy. But fortunately, with our engineering, we'll go back to the building in a second. With our engineering ability, monolens, nice. We can scrap stuff on the go. What was the monolens? The helmet, technically. Engineering +5. I have to keep that in mind. Heavy, heavy. Put one of these on the Vicar already. Our body, one-handed melee light. You know what? Give her a heavy. She's not sneaking. I turned off helmets from display just because I like seeing the characters' faces when I'm talking to them. Otherwise, they probably look pretty goofy right now. You know, I kind of want to see though. Let's see. Just Vicar's clothes, heavy helmet, and then me. I kind of look like Legion from Mass Effect. Yeah, let's turn those off though. Okay. Antibiotics. Wentworth cigarettes. Yeah, no, they look cool for what they are. I just like with the character interaction being able to see their face, even if they do have dead eyes. Okay, so we're going to be kind of close range in here, and even though I want to have a sniper character, let's try out our new pistol. Kind of fancy looking. Shoots energy, I believe.
That's one way to make an opening. Shall we use it?
Also, on our meds, we could put something else in here too. We don't have a ton of other stuff. Can you double up? You cannot. Tarmac and cheese gives us natural regeneration, so we'll stick with that. So we have a higher max health. 2 seconds to get 25% of your health back. And plus 200% to natural health regeneration, so we should just kind of Wolverine regen up when we use our inhaler, should we need to. Mechanical sentry.
Unexpected.
Expected what? Oh, he can see me. He can see me pretty well, too. Corporation Service Award. Surprise!
Rook investigating.
Nice. There isn't, like, one thing I do wish that the Outer Worlds had was a better cover system. Like, cover works in general.
I've had quite enough of you.
Oh, he was down but not out. Come on. Oh, well, I could try something else, but I mean, we'll try the shotgun, but Doesn't really work as well either. There we go.
They were destined to die.
Well. Ah. Keep trying to aim for the weak point.
Don't think that's one. That's the last of them.
So she was down, but he survived. All right, let's heal back up. You guys get a little bit of that. Yeah, they're healing back up. Purple berry crunch. Yeah, one thing about combat is that I'd like to be able to take better cover, which, I mean, there could be something that I'm missing, but it's just kind of general cover.
Clever.
Another bolter pistol. Stimulation. 78 out of 100. Not bad. Where are we trying to go? Jameson's up there. We've been back here. Ish. Yikes. I mean, we just let them duke it out for a second. Trying. There we go. Whoa! I kind of want to tell him to use his gun more often. Which we can do. I don't know, against robots, our conventional guns are not so hot, but that's most of what we have so far. They keep yelling for me to use something else. Right? It's like you played golf with him. Let's switch back to this for a bit. You would think that energy would do more damage to robots. Do we have... Can I tinker on the go? I can repair on the go, but not tinker. I bet that's something we can get later. Engineering. Break down weapons and armor for a 10% chance to extract a rare mod. Damage versus auto mechanicals plus 20% if we get to 100 engineering. Okay, anyway. Let's just kind of clear this place out. Standard troop helmet. All personnel, please report to assigned workstations. Report suspicious activity to the nearest site safety engineer. Unsightly bloodstains, consider Auntie Cleo's laundry soap. Experimental notes. Raptidon fluid ingestion test. Determine maximum amount of Raptidon digestive acid that can be safely ingested by humans before adverse effect presents itself. Slowly introduce increasing amounts of Raptidon digestive acid into the evening meals of randomly selected workers and observe their overall health. Stomach pain and nausea, extreme nausea, debilitating nausea, some vomiting, potentially unsafe in the workplace, temporary blindness, frequent vomiting, patient unable to describe pain, unsafe, unable to record symptoms as patient died within the hour. Well, that doesn't sound very ethical. There's a Raptidon out there. There are several.
Here we come. Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Not getting old yet, as long as they have different things to say. Is that all of them? There's some more on our radar. but they're not aggro yet. Picking up a lot of weapons and stuff. I might have to drop some pretty soon. Security system. All personnel, please report to assigned workstation. It's the same. Message. Maria Volkova. Everyone, I'm sick and tired of cleaning bone out of the culture processor. This is the third time this month. Next employee to get their hand stuck in that damn machine is getting written up. They don't repeat in the same session. The one-liners don't get old. That's true. Hey Masha, just FYI, gonna need another cleanup in the lab. We've lost another finger to that infernal culture processor. Formally requesting a new safety bracket to be installed, as the current ones register with Raptidon hide, but not human flesh. This is unacceptable. Necklace. Purpleberry lunch. There was another computer over here. From Crane. According to my records, January 23rd is your birthday. As is protocol, please feel free to enjoy one 10-minute break between your normally scheduled 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock patrol shifts. I sincerely hope that on this day you take a moment to enjoy the fresh air of Terra 2, brought to you by the thorough kindness of Auntie Cleo. Alright, we came in through that way. This is another hall. Let's go get Jameson first, if we can get to him. Whoa, hi. Bashed.
Nothing personal, I swear.
Another laboratory outfit. I'm gonna leave that. We already have one, in case we need it. Alright, we'll hack in. Slash pick our way in. Hey, we got our maglocks back. Silver ton kit. We don't even have to buy it. See, if you wait long enough, you find this stuff.
Help! Somebody get me the hell out of here!
I guess we don't need to find the key card. We just...
It's the fastest way to shut him up.
Did someone lift the lockdown?
No.
How the... Wait, I know you. You're responsible for the Emerald Vale fiasco. How the hell did you get in here?
How do you know? You know what? First I shot the Raptidons, then I walked up the stairs.
No, not... I don't care about the beasts. I care about the front door. This is an egregious breach of protocol. How'd you get in?
Anton sent me to get you.
Can't use the centrifuge without supervision. Can't file reports without him double-checking their every word. Can't save myself from mortal peril. It's like he thinks I'm a child. His hands-on management style is coming to a point of contention, I tell you.
You're upset that he sent me to rescue you?
Please. That man doesn't have an altruistic bone in his body. I just happen to have the metabolic precursors from our last test. I'd wager my last bit that if you...
They were telling me happy birthday. It is actually my birthday in an hour.
Anton wouldn't bat an eye.
Hand them over then. Let's test your theory.
What? No. Come on. There's no call for that. If the way's clear, I'll head on back.
Run! Hail Corporate should be like the subtitle of this entire game. This is a capitalist hellscape, and it's great. Better than nature. I like the description of sliced bread. I think it was Auntie Cleo's sliced bread. It tastes fresh because it was. So we'll go back to Anton later for buy his bootstraps, but now we need to sign that one. Eliminate the outlaws, deal with the raptidons. Tons of data is down there. Only 12 meters, so it's just down a floor. Because we go down and around. Oh, okay. This goes out to the garden. Gross. I haven't fought any of those yet. Combat drone. So it's all over in that area. Different building. Gotcha. Bound to be something aggressive on the way. I like these Dr. Seuss plants. Kinda neat. The ambient music is pretty good too. Like, I like the feel of this game. I want to like the characters just a little bit more. I'm yet to meet the companion that I'm like, yes, that's my favorite. That's my BFF. Every Fallout game has one. For me, at least, so far, every Elder Scrolls game has had one that I've played. Smoke over there. So we're supposed to be headed in that direction. Let me look down here. Is that where we came from? It is. Okay. I see you.
Got it. Inside voices.
Yeah. There are things already that I like better than Fallout 4, and I really enjoyed Fallout 4. You know, Bethesda's taken a lot of justified crap for Fallout 76. I like Fallout 4. I think they put a lot of time into it, that it could use some more polish. This game has more polish. I'm wondering if his blue paint is a weak point. Outlaw sniper. Well, let's just take him out.
Let me go.
Initiate warning. Stagger.
Try me.
Nice. Anyone else around? Someone down here? Oh. Was someone behind us?
Everyone all right?
Nice. Ah. Kind of wanted to hop back up there, but okay, fine. Oh, we're still crouched. No wonder. Right? There's no, like, I mean, there may be other ways of getting around later, but right now there's no jetpacks or anything. There is a dodge that's kind of neat if you're moving sideways, which I haven't really gotten around to yet. But I'm pretty sure if we're in Q, if we hit Q for TTD, we can, yeah, pull a Max Payne dodge. Covert lab vent shaft discovered.
I always wanted to sneak into a secret lab by crawling through the vents like they do in the serials.
I like them both. There might be stuff up here. Let's check. There's always stuff. That's another satisfying thing that Obsidian seems to do well, is reward exploration and curiosity with just stuff. around every corner. Next time, Gadget.
Smells like they got a backup somewheres. Maybe even a fatberg.
Gross. 95 out of 100. Let's take a second. Oh, we can break down stuff. Probably discovered that before and completely forgot about it. Let's break down security blade 79 to 73, two-handed with bleed, shock damage. We pop that on where we have that. 22, that's the same. Let's break that down. All right. Well, hey, it was fun having you hang out. Thanks again for the follow and for the donation. And yeah, definitely stop back by sometime. Definitely trying to build up, get some more followers, get some more average viewership so that I can get up to at least an average of 3. And then that's what you need to get to the next stage with Twitch. So that'll be fun. Yeah, I should be back on Wednesday. I don't know if I'll be playing this or some more Noita or yeah, we'll see. We'll see what comes by Wednesday. But yeah, it was definitely fun. Thanks for coming by. Break some of these down. Good night. Yeah, I don't think we're going to finish this quest before the end of the night, so we'll probably get offline here pretty soon. Plasma rifle, 71. What does Parvati have again? The 215 assault rifle. Yeah, she's got a good one. 238 tactical shotgun. I don't think I'm going to want to keep... Definitely not going to want to keep 2 of them. And I can break down this tactical shotgun. Oh, this has a better... durability, so let's pop that on there. Break this one down. Alright, now we're down to 77. What about armors? 14. It's light. Science plus 3. Lockpick plus 5. Let's put this one on. 14 medium armor. We still haven't found any good light armor, have we? Not great. Parvati then, 26, 9. But all this is armor, no bonus. So we'll pop that on her. And I think we'll still get the lockpick. Then the Vicar, oh, he has levels. Pick a perk for him. Did not notice that earlier. Base health, threat generated, less threat generated, hacking. Let's up his hacking. Fly it. Nine light dialogue skills. I almost want to wear his outfit. But I want to put him in heavy gear. And he'll be my new paladin. Nice. Alright, we'll go a little bit further before we call it a night. Ah, we had to reload. Blind it. Oh, Jesus. Hey, level up. Yeah, I don't know if the rifle's really working for us in these close quarters like this. Like I was saying earlier, I think we should probably stick to something handheld. Also, I do have to keep in mind these explosives, which I always forget about till after the fight. Triplicate pasta pack. The label on the canister states Anticleo's Raptigon is guaranteed to render even the largest Raptidon unconscious for no less than 6 hours and has a refreshing antiseptic scent. Should a method for gas dispersal be found, this canister may prove very useful, so we need that. What am I hearing? Something's still slopping around. Tons of data. Eliminate the outlaws. Raptidons. Okay. Let's do our optional bits. This exits the whole building. We're not going that way yet. Raptidons is down. Oh, hey, hi.
Show them how it's done. That's one down.
Wow. Okay. Oh yeah, we should probably pick our skill points. Well, let's consider putting some points in defense maybe as well, so we don't take as much damage when we do get hit. I'm trying to keep this guy pretty, well, I don't want to, do I want to specialize? I know it's spreading everything out is going to mean he's not going to be super at anything, but you know what, let's get our dialogue up to 40. Rely and intimidate as well. Scramble duration +7. Terrifies area of effect. Right, so if we kill something, we have a chance of terrifying the surroundings. Gotcha. Maybe we just get defense up to 20 at some point. Perks. So let's pick our 4th perk. Fast travel when encumbered. 50 kilogram carrying capacity. You know, I want it. I can't deny who I am. I'm a hoarder. Okay, what's in here? Another vending machine. What is our hack? Exit 27. Wait. So we can sell goods to the vending machine already. Another opportunity for us later. So how do we get down to the pip with the Raptidons? We probably have to go back out and around. Back down here. Maybe? The map say. No, we have to come back around this way. Through here. Outlaw sniper. Pop, pop, pop.
On your back, Captain.
My eyes. Right? Another hunting rifle. Oh hey, I thought that it was dead.
He's hit. That's the last of them.
Daywear option 2. Well, I gotta take that. Gotta have all the options. Terminal access. Messages. Argarwal. I have good news and I have bad news. The bad news is that we've got a sprat problem. Thanks to the little monsters chewing on our wires, our ventilation system's temporarily offline. If your Raptidons are cranky, you'll need to sedate them manually. Bring a few canisters of sedative, hook it up to the auxiliary terminal in the main research chamber. Good news is that my Hephaestus hammers clobbered your precious Rizzo's Rangers. Would you care for some Auntie Cleo's triplicate pasta sauce with your humble pie? Please explain the unmitigated disaster I'm currently holding in my hand. I have here a form approving the relocation of our Raptidon mother to the main hall, a form signed by you. First of all, the structural integrity of our Raptidon tanks are not nearly sufficient to contain an enraged Raptidon mother. Secondly, Raptidons are notoriously territorial and extremely protective of their young. Please stop me if I'm using too many numbers for you. Were there numbers? I know you have a problem with basic arithmetic, seeing as how you don't seem to realize that Raptidon Mother plus Raptidon Tank equals murder. Respectfully yours, Gale. Oh, we got a couple canisters. Now where do we put them? Model spaceship. They're all spitters. I don't want to inadvertently fight the mother. What is the main hall? So what is... okay. Down here, okay. This looks like a main hall. That's the matriarch. Let's sneak if we can. This is going to activate a fight. Ugh. Maybe we can sneak. Let's try it. Hope he doesn't turn around.
Look at how big she is. Wow. We're not going in there, are we?
No. Oh, there's 3?
Watch out!
Excellent hit. By the law,
Let's,
we are unstoppable.
Are we still hiding? We are. Okay, where's the other canister? That it? No, it's an explosive canister. Gotta find it. Maybe don't run. Is it silly of me to assume that they might be in here? Just keep going around the room. A lot of ammo. Oh, this is the same set of messages, only it's the receiving end. Moderate volume of sedative gas detected in circulation system.
Keep quiet.
Yeah, please. Oh, hi.
Fine hit, Captain.
Get back over here and hide. Let's leave and try to find that other canister. Nope, who's mad? The matriarch, she see us? Let's run for it. Oh, the door's just open now? Okay, I feel like the canister is probably down there. I just want to look around here again. Oh, I found one up here. Since I found one up here, the other one's probably not up here. Let's keep an eye open for random canisters. Oh. Circling back was helpful. Stuff I didn't see before. There's gotta be one more. What was that? That's not one. That's where we found the other. Not in here. Yeah, what was in here? I don't think we went all the way down through here. So I was worried that this area was the main hall. Geographic scanner increases the range of which interactable objects are highlighted. I like that. Nightingale step. I'm assuming that's to help sneak. Hi. Hello. Let's just engage them.
Sometimes violence is the only way.
I think I like him as a character. Is there? Did you say go captain or no captain? I didn't see the subtitle. Oh, you didn't get alerted at all. Shoot your legs, you can't run. You'll probably still spit. I feel like it's got to be here, right? Somewhere. Elevator. I don't want to go to another floor just yet. I think there's an area that we haven't explored. Anything? Is that all this room is? Was really hoping for that canister here.
Hey,
oh.
You!
Hi.
Over here! Oh, good. You're not shooting at me. That's a start. It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. Yes, I have Crane's research. No, I'm not giving it back. Sorry to disappoint you.
Never met anyone named Crane.
I suppose it does not matter. Either Crane sent you, or you are some scavenger come to rob me in my moment of weakness. Let's make a deal. I'd like to go on living. You'd probably like to make some money. Help me get out of here, and I will pay you for your trouble.
Why are you down here?
Same reason you are, more than likely. I imagine we picked up the same tip. Secret research facility, abandoned town, minimal security.
Doesn't look like minimal to me.
No, but it is a secret. Well hidden. Off the map. Any place worth hiding is worth raiding. Granted, diet toothpaste is not exactly what comes to mind when I imagine secret research and underground labs.
Nothing wrong with taking care of your teeth.
Diet toothpaste. Can you imagine a more pernicious example of corporate materialism? I do not know what is worse. Working here, or dying here.
You went through all this trouble to steal a formula for diet toothpaste.
What matters is that I have been lied to. I was led to believe this was a high-priority corporate facility hiding valuable research. This job was not supposed to end with me stuck in some wretched lab smelling like rats. So I would be very much obliged if you gave me a break. The
Tell me what
first
you
thing
need.
I need is a key card to unlock my door. Then I'd need you to clear me a path out of here. There are 2 ways out. The quickest is through the front door, but Clio security's bottled up in there. If you don't want to shoot them,
Would I rather have what
suppose
she's
you could
offering? I
talk.
mean, he is a corporate
The
bootlicker.
other way out is through the loading bay. But you'd have to clear out the wraps for me. Then I could just slip out the back, sight unseen.
I'm gonna need a good reason to risk my neck for you.
Because Crane is a tool. Because
I mean,
no
I do
good
agree
deed
with
goes
that.
unrewarded. Because doing me a good turn is the honorable and decent thing. Take your pick.
Why do you think he's a tool?
Crane is being used by Auntie Cleo. And
Fair.
now he is trying to use you. So what does that make you?
Not trapped in an underground laboratory.
Fair. But while I may be trapped for the moment, those scientists are trapped in corporate slavery for the rest of their sad, sorry little lives.
Also fair.
Don't you see?
All right, maybe you've changed my mind.
I am doing...
I'll help you
might
out.
be the first stroke of luck I've had all day. Thank you. I'm in your debt.
Is that tight?
Take your time. I am, to my chagrin, not going anywhere.
Requires covert lab security keycard. All right, so we're still looking for flamethrower. Well then. I mean, with that, I could probably kill the mother wrapped. You know what? We're going through all this trouble to try to not kill the mother rapted. We could kill the mother rapted and prevent him from being able to finish his diet toothpaste formula. Let's go down. Or up. So it doesn't count as botched yet. Create an escape route. This mission has gotten quite involved. Oh yes, I was going to look at maybe putting that flamethrower on. What type of... Hold on. Uses energy ammo. Wait, what? Pretty sure I just hit E. Yeah, I'm hurt. I burned myself with acid, apparently. Let's switch back to our normal gun, and then use that if we get attacked by something big. Water-resistant wear casual. Inferno scythe. A lot of new interesting equipment here.
You damn turncoat. We saw everything.
Who, me?
Huh?
Okay, there's a lot of stuff in here. Guess I don't need that armor. Well, it would probably make for decent armor update, or armor scrap.
Carry on.
So he probably wants to yell at me. I will loot first.
You must think me a fool. I was watching on the security cameras. You got downright friendly with the outlaw leader. I reckon we got nothing to say to each other. You best back yourself out of here.
Nobody needs to die here, least of all me.
I ain't seeing a compelling reason to not blow your head off.
I convinced Cassandra to let you leave in peace.
You convinced her to let us leave in peace. Listing the ills we've been done ain't exactly putting me in a mind to compromise.
Hasn't there been enough death?
I gotta believe that all we done will mean something to the company, to Doc Crane. That effort will make up for mistakes.
You're meant for better.
I trust that we all end up where we're supposed to be. That all the variables come together in the end. I reckon I don't see any better solution. Fine, damn it. We'll pull out. Here, my key card. It'll get you access to the whole place. Full
Thanks.
safety, people. We're heading back to town.
We want to come through here? Probably. We need to go back up, though, at some point. We get another shot off. Ah, we have to reload. Reloading in slow-mo.
Well done. We are victorious.
We are victorious. It's gonna take us back around at all? I like the sounds they make. It's like if R2-D2 had like a gruff side. If we find the other canister, hi. Then we'll use it. If not, we'll fight the mother. Shoot again. There we go.
The strong survive and the weak perish.
Ooh! Shot his legs out from under him. Oh, we got some more. Nice. Can't see very well though. Yeah, it's a little bad.
Subtle work, Captain. I smite you in the name of the law.
I do like how... I do like how you can use their special from almost anywhere and they just teleport. He is afraid. Come on, get in there. Oh, he's down.
You were destined to prevail.
Didn't really have to do that. Could have healed up. Grab all the food. Alright, I really was going to get off about a half an hour ago, and this has been very fun, but I think we may save in the middle of this mission. We already have a dayware option too. Does look neat though. It's very Star-Lord. Baked beans. Just about anything you can ask for in this place. How are we doing on... Or 125 out of 150. Fish sticks. Pin door. So we'll go back down to the pin door in just a bit. Or rather, when we start next time, because I think we're going to go ahead and call it a night here in the break room. Can we set? We can't set. But yeah, I'm still really enjoying it. I want to see where this story goes. And honestly, the outlaw, she convinced me. I don't necessarily want to work for the corporation. I'd like to help free people from their indentured servitude, free their minds if we can. I'd like to still be a good person and do that. So, you know, we're going around trying to be helpful, but honestly, helping them is only keeping them prisoner in their own minds. But yeah, so we'll pick this back up. I don't know if we'll pick it back up on Wednesday per se, but we will keep playing this definitely. And as always, I'll see you next time.